Well, I think the Supreme Court judgment was a vindication of the position of the lower courts in this matter that was brought to, this case that was brought against Governor Ben Ayade. Essentially, I think from what I understood from the proceedings today, they were talking about whether he was a member of the PDP at the time he contested the election, and then the second issue was whether he whether the errors that he made on his with regard to his year of birth were substantial, were enough to disqualify him from being in fact, to remove him from governorship, to disqualify him from being the candidate of the PDP. And on both counts, the Supreme Court, I think, upheld the judgments of the lower courts and decided in the governor's favor. A 3-day public hearing on the Petroleum Industry Governance Bill. The Petroleum Industry Governance Bill is a way that the National Assembly, the instrument that the National Assembly intends to use to bring sweeping reforms to the oil and gas industry, reforms that we think will put our oil and gas industry in line with other oil and gas industries around the world. It will adopt international best practices. It will give clear roles and responsibilities for the various institutions in the Nigerian oil and gas industry, and so everybody will know how to conduct themselves within that industry. We expect that this will create an environment that will be conducive for massive dollar injections, massive investments into the oil and gas industry, because when you have a stable environment and a clean and transparent environment, it encourages investment. And we think that is what has been everybody says that is one of the main issues in the Nigerian oil and gas industry, the issue of inconsistency in policy, problems with overlap, of roles and responsibility, and so on. And so all these are things that are going to be addressed in the Petroleum Industry Governance Bill, or as we call it, the PIG Bill. And that's it. It's sponsored by the chairman of the Upstream Committee, Chairman Senator Alashadura, along with about almost the entire membership of all the other oil and gas committees, gas downstream. And it's gone to the second reading, and now we're going after the second reading, which it passed in the Senate a few weeks ago. We have now gone to public hearing, which we finished today, and the next thing is to put together not the report, but put together the legislation, the bill itself, the law itself, which will now go for the close by close reading for the third reading